Hey guys, happy new year. I hope everyone's year is going great so far. I know mine's is. um, if you don't know, I did just have a birthday on New Year's Day. I'm 25 now and I feel really different. um, yes, I am outside. It was quieter outside because my 5-year-old's in there playing his video game, and yeah, he just doesn't know how to tone it down. So yes, I am outside and the lighting is a lot better out here as well, natural lighting. um so today I just wanted to basically make this video just to help someone else. I keep looking over here because my computer's over here. I kind of like typed it out so it could be a little more organized because I got like scatterbrain. So like I said, I just turned 25 on the 1st and I feel different, and it was kind of immediate. I feel a lot more calm. I feel like I'm taking a lot more time to actually process things. um, yeah, I don't feel like I did like a complete 360, but I can say that I do feel a little different. I feel a little more, grown up. But I did go ahead and make a list of things that I wanted to do in 2018. I'm going to share them with you guys, and hopefully one of them sticks out to you guys and you decide to, you know, make that change or give it a try as well. So one of the things that I had on my list is to listen more. That goes listening for my gut, listening to my gut. I'm listening to others, actually allowing them to speak, even if I don't agree, and listen to God. Number 2, think before I speak, because I, as everyone else, we have the tendency to just say what comes to mind, and that's not always the best thing to do, especially as you get older. Reverting back to number 1, you need to listen. Number 3 is drink more water and take a multivitamin daily. 4 is to be more kind. I experienced a lot of acts of kindness towards the end of 2017, and it was just small things like, let's see, the first one, I was in the Dunkin' Donuts line. Birds are fighting. I was in a Dunkin' Donuts line, and my regular morning routine was gonna get my bagel and my hot chocolate and go to work, and the car in front of me just happened to pay for my order. And I thought that was just really kind. It was definitely really unexpected. I wish I would have been able to thank him, but he had already left. So since I wasn't able to thank him, I paid for the lady's order behind me. I don't know if she kept it going, but that was my way of telling the man in front of me thank you, by handling the person's bill behind me. And then also, the end of the year as well was around Thanksgiving. I went to my eyebrow lady to get my eyebrows done, and she had like a list, so everyone signed in. I texted her so she knew that I was coming. But there was a couple that had signed in ahead of me, but they went to go walk around the mall, and when they came back, I was already sitting there, and she was just like, oh, go ahead, we left or whatever. And I was like, no, you had your name on the list, go ahead, like that's your name was on the list, go ahead. So her and her husband went. They got a couple things done, so it took a little bit more time. But when it was finally my turn, they didn't say anything to me, nothing, just have a good day, whatever. But they paid for my eyebrows. And again, I didn't get to say thank you. The lady that does my eyebrows kind of said it later, and it was too late for me to say anything. Okay, back to what I was saying. My neighbor came outside and was kind of like watching me, and it just feels really awkward when you're trying to record something and there's people like watching you. So yeah, I just had to like pause. I'm like, I'll start back where I was after you go in your house, because I just couldn't. But yeah, so I was getting my eyebrows done, and they paid for my eyebrows without me knowing. And by the time she told me, they were already out of the facility. And I was just, it felt really good, because people don't have to do these things but they do. And, you know, they're not expecting a thank you, even though a thank you is due. But they're not expecting a thank you. They're not expecting anything back in return. It just feels good for it to be, for kindness to be done to you, for you, and for you to do an act of kindness for someone and not expect anything in return. Because I feel like a lot of times people do things for something. Like, you don't see too often people just do it and be like, no, you know, it's okay, this is just out of the kindness of my heart. It's kind of like, oh, well, if I do this for you, what are you gonna do for me? And it's just, yeah, it's just like, that's so, just do something because you're a good person, and you know, it's just what you want to do. So yeah, the next thing is to create a vision board. I've always heard so many people saying they created a vision board. I haven't, not, doesn't mean that they didn't do it, but I haven't seen anyone necessarily follow up and check off what they completed in their previous year's vision board. But that's what I tend to do this year. Actually, I want to get started before the end of January. Like, yeah, kind of slacking. We're already in day 6 of January, but I want to get that vision board completed by the end of January, with just my goals. I mean, it's pretty much what a vision board is, right, Monica? Duh. But just, you know, my goals, where I see myself going in the next year, just all types of stuff. Even something as simple as like the type of bed I want to upgrade to, the type of computer I want to upgrade to, my YouTube subscribers, you know, where I want to see that number, what type of businesses I plan on starting, going back to school, like those type of things. And if you guys would like to see me create that vision board, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I would love to, you know, record that process. I feel like that'll be a very fun process to show, especially for those of you who may not be familiar with what a vision board is, or not sure what to put on your vision board, you know. So yeah, if you'd like to see me do that, go ahead and give it a comment, and I will make that happen. The next thing is to volunteer more. When I say volunteer, I know people are usually like, oh, well, you know, just go to like a homeless shelter. I want to do a little more in terms of volunteering. I guess it's kind of like volunteer slash be someone's mentor, even though I need a mentor. But I'm pretty sure that there's something that I can teach someone. So, you know, my 25 years of living, I'm pretty sure I've learned something that someone else can learn from me. So I want to volunteer my time more, mentor someone if possible, and get a mentor for myself, you know. My next thing is to basically accomplish as many goals as I can. Being a single mother, I do put my child first in a lot of things, and I learned that sometimes I have to put myself first in order to have a better future for him. So I want to accomplish as many goals as I can. I have a couple things up my sleeve that I'm basically trying to self-teach certain things, you know, like with starting a business. I'm trying to, you know, reading articles online, reading books, you know, reaching out to certain people. I don't know too many people that I can reach out to, but when I do, you know, find a particular person, I try to reach out to them and ask as many questions as I can, to self-educate myself. Self-educate myself. To educate myself in that particular aspect of business, so that I can move forward with starting my own business. Of course, he has no idea that I'm recording, so I'm just gonna wait for him to pass. Of course, he's just standing here. He's walking his dog and he's just standing here. Okay, so my next thing is to apologize and forgive people more. I'm that person, I was that person that would get upset. I would block you instantly, never talk to you again. I wouldn't even necessarily give any explanation because I kind of feel like, or I felt like people knew, like you knew what you did. But I'm changing that. I'm gonna work on obviously my communication, on forgiving people, and also apologize to the people that I may have hurt. I'm pretty sure I've hurt someone's feelings before, and they may have told me, and you know, at that time being upset, I didn't care. But I don't want to block my blessings by being stubborn. So I'm learning to, you know, just be the bigger person, apologize and forgive those who hurt me, and hopefully people that I've hurt, if anyone, that they forgive me and accept my apologies. The next thing is, when I have a heavy heart, to write it out instead of lashing out. You know, usually when we have a lot on our brain, we tend to keep it all to ourselves, and then finally it gets to that point, and most times it's the closest person to you is the one that gets the like they get that part. In 2018, I want myself, when I feel that heavy heart, when I feel like there's a lot on my brain, for me to write it out. Journal, diary, notepad, you know, whatever. Write it out to keep from lashing out. And the last thing is just to be happy and to love myself. You know, prior year, I did put a lot of people before myself. I put a lot of people's happiness before myself. Family, friends, relationships, all type of things. And I didn't love myself the way I should have. So this year, this is what it's all about. Loving myself, being happy, and being my best self, or whatever everyone's saying now, living my best life. It's time for me to live my best life. So out of those 10 things that I named, I hope that at least one of them stuck out to you guys, and that, you know, you choose to take and follow one of those steps as well. If any of those steps did help you, did stick out to you, if you do have any other, you know, steps or goals or things that you would like to share, go ahead, feel free to comment those below as well. I'm pretty sure there's something on there that I didn't put that I should have on this list. So if there's anything that you didn't hear me say, go ahead and comment that down below. I do also want to thank you guys. I'm still a small YouTuber, and I think I'm at about 16 subscribers now. But I do want to thank those who are subscribed. I do want to thank you for subscribing. Even the people that just view and you haven't yet subscribed, you haven't got to that point yet where you feel like, I want to subscribe. Yeah. You're almost there. I'm pretty sure you'll get there soon. You'll hit that subscribe button. But I do want to thank you guys for watching my videos, for giving them the thumbs ups, for giving the likes, to giving the comments, the shares, whatever it is that you do with my videos. I do thank you. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button right now. Don't forget to like, and I will see you guys in my next video.